CosmicRadio.TV.
Gods will be watching. Chapter 4. Ah, that's the name of the chapter. That's perfect. Alright, gotta get back into character. Jack says, Fuck. Fucking Xeno-lifer. Fuck them. Should've let me kill them, Burden. Liam's death achieves nothing. I was trying to... Burden's accent travels across many countries at times. Liam's death achieves nothing. We have to be better than revenge. Achieves nothing? Oh man, I think everybody would be a lot happier if that bastard was dead right now. The soldier has a point there, Burden. Agreed. I swore to save every life. But I can think of a lot of uses for Liam's corpse right now. ... Classic Burden. Okay. Hold on, I have to find Burden again. Oh. You start off with raspy, like right in the throat, like kind of Batman, but not as deep. And then you go a little Australian. But sometimes it ends up being just like nondescript country outside of the US. So sometimes it's just like small subsects of England. Okay, people. If rage keeps you alive, that's fine with me. But we have to focus on getting off this planet. Donald, do you think that broken radio will do the job? It's going to be hard, but I think Brandt and I can fix it in time. If I remember correctly, emergency protocols dictate that an orbital convoy will cross this radio's frequency radius every 14 months. 14 months? Easy there. Based on my calculations, the orbital convoy will be within reach in the next 23 days. If we can get a signal out before then, there's a chance we can be saved. Maybe he was saying that a little bit more optimistically. There's a chance we can be saved! I felt good about that one. That one works. It sounds good, but if we don't manage to repair the radio in time, we'll be stuck here for a year. Sounds doable. We can do this, team. If hunger doesn't kill us first. Or we become infected by the Medusa virus. Or break down under the pressure. Or before we're hunted down by wild predators. Like Marvin over here. Look at Marvin. Eating on that steak. Whoa. Brandon looks kind of creepy there. I didn't even see him for a while. I guess he was powered down. Let's start working. Days on Sineicos are short, and this part of the planet only gets about 5 hours of light before sunset. So, if I manage the team's time well, we'll be able to perform 5 tasks a day. Conversations are time-consuming, so let's focus on the task at hand. I apologize for the accent. Seriously. It's the worst choice ever. To do an accent that I can't do. See, now you can kind of hear that music. You couldn't hear it last time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea. You should really make talking with us a high priority. We're already on the edge because of Xenolifer's attack. So some military attitude won't work here, Sergeant. Man, she's been real saucy. just right since the beginning. Since the get-go, she needs to cheer up, get a little pep in her step. A little optimism could really go a long way, Sarah. Okay. I'll look after your delicate morale. Anyway, days are short. Days are still short, so always keep that in mind. You can only perform 5 tasks a day. Don't waste time. Let's survive, team. And so we get started. So we have to get the radio repaired, but we can't take too long, or we miss the thing and we die. We all die. We have our classic gang from Chapter 3. I can't select myself. Interesting. Let's see. Radio reparation, 0%. Antidotes, 0. That's not... It's not a good sign that we need antidotes. We have ammo, of course, because... Gotta shoot stuff, right? Food, 17 rations. Okay, I honestly don't even know how to begin approaching this. Let's just see what all the options for all the people are. Okay, Jack. We can talk to him. We can kill him? We can kill Jack? No! I mean, Jack's already died at least once. Hunt with spear. Oh, so are we telling him to hunt things with the spear, or are we hunting him with the spear? I don't know just how desperate our situation is right now. I mean, we got plenty of rations. Make spear? Oh, I totally didn't turn off Steam notifications. Sorry. I'm not friends with a ton of people, so hopefully none of that'll show up. Rifle hunt. 90% chance, costs 1 to 3 bullets. Okay, so yeah, he goes on a hunt with the rifle. It costs some bullets. He comes back with rations. Make spear. Okay. So that is full on a... We are consuming rations. We need more rations. So Jack, please go retrieve us some fresh rations. We could also talk to him. I do that, but I don't want to because I can only perform 5 actions a day. And that, it sounds like talking would be one of them. Okay, so I can't select these, at least not while they're in their current states. Marvin. Man, I really want to pet Marvin. I don't think I want to waste an action on it, but not that I think it would be wasting the action. But man, Marvin's great. I want to spend all 5 actions on petting Marvin. Just everybody crowd around, pet Marvin. Hunt? Ah, that's cool. I'm not gonna kill Marvin. A bunch of people killed Marvin in the last chapter. Come to find out. I didn't, though. Talk. Okay, so it seems like everyone can talk and everyone can be killed, except for me. Burden. Prepare medicine. That sounds like a useful skill, probably. Talk. Ask about. Prepare pep talk. Half a day. Wow, so that sounds like a big action. Alright, I'm gonna click ask about. Oh. I clicked on this because the ... means that there's gonna be more of a choice, and I figure it's not gonna be. I'm not locked into spending an action so far. Let me give you some advice on how to deal with morale. Crew members' morale. Pep talks. No thanks. Not now. Talk, kill, repair radio. Repair radio. Sounds like a useful thing. Request information. Repair radio. Destroy. Destroy Brandon. So first things first, I think, like, repair radio, right? That's probably the best first step. Because that's our ultimate goal. Oh, interesting. So, radio reparation progress. Oh, sorry. Radio reparation progress increased in 4%. I'm a robot. Brandon. Okay, so 4%. We're already like 4% done, guys. This is easy. So that's one action. Great. We have 17 rations. So I figure going through the day. Hey, you know what? Make a spear, buddy. Yeah. Ooh. Weapons are ready to hunt or defend the camp, Sarge. Good man. Alright, that's 2 actions. 2 of my 5? Is it? I want to say 5. Okay, 2 spears. Perfect. Yeah, I was just gonna say a second ago, I still really love all of the animation in this game. Like, I think this scene is super pretty, and I think like all of it just looks really great. And now that we can hear the music, like, I think the music sounds pretty great as well. Oh, campfire. Add wood, shoot wood. What is the point of shooting wood? Is that like taking your ammo and shooting? That can't be it, right? Otherwise it would say uses X amount of bullets, and that seems like a really dumb thing to do. So maybe shoot is just a term I'm not fully understanding. Does that mean kind of prepare the wood in such a way that it would be more easily burned? Or is that start a fire? We'll have to find out in the coming days. I should probably get wood, right? Never mind. Yo, Burden, go get some wood. 3. Yeah, Mooncat suggests that's how you light the fire, probably. I think that's just a term I'm unfamiliar with. That maybe like survivalists and camp people and outdoorsmen, maybe they use that term, shoot the wood. I got 3 wood logs. Thanks, Burden. Man, what is everyone else doing while I'm doing this stuff? Like, guys, I just went and got a bunch of wooden logs. I mean, I see Jack over there. He's chilling with the spears that he made. Much appreciated. But, like, come on, everyone. Like, let's get some stuff done. Might as well prepare medicine, right? Just get a start on everything. And then tomorrow we can worry about starting a prep talk, maybe? Just, like, spread it out. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of want to... Maybe we'll round out the day with just petting Marvin. Because that sounds like a nice end to the evening. Or I guess we should build radio. Help repair the radio at the end. Okay. Yeah, I could talk to these people, but... I think day 1, let's keep it quiet. Let's keep it quiet. Brandon says, day is about to end. Sun is too low. Insufficient cell power. Support. Alright, so that's action number 4. And we know that on the 4th one, that shuts Brandon down. So Brandon cannot act on the 5th action, which is a shame because I was going to use him to repair battery. Didn't fully think that one through. But now we know. Done. I managed to produce 1 antidote. Appreciate it, Doctor. You're good people, probably. Ah, 3 wood logs. Yeah, it's gonna be cold, but you know it's the first night. Like we can endure anything first night, right? So let's repair the radio a little bit more. Like let's really get a jump start on that, so that way when we have to actually work on surviving and being happy. Okay, there's still a lot of work to do. Okay. Well, I guess we need the campfire, apparently. Don't forget the campfire. Everybody froze during the night. That's okay. But radio preparation was at 9%. We're 9% of the way there. And I didn't kill anybody except for everybody because we all froze to death. I gave 0 pep talks and ordered 0 night shifts. I had 17 rations of food and 18 bullets left. My attitude has been foolish. So I guess we can't survive anything during the first night. I didn't know it was going to get that cold. I think if I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm about to freeze to death, I'd be like, well, we got these wooden logs. Let's maybe fight or let's shoot them. That is quite foolish that we would not do that. I'll concede that. Everybody died, everybody froze, except for Burden, who's still out there just walking the desert, smoking it up. Just real cool guy move. And look, he doesn't have shoes on, he's going barefoot, his jeans are kind of tattered. Does he look a little bit older? I feel like he looks a little bit older, like he's got a mustache, but it's all grayed. I don't know. All right, let's not freeze to death during the day. Sound like a deal, everybody? All right. Let's do the same thing, except that last action, I'll shoot the wood. Okay, there's still a lot of work to do. Action 1. Action 2, let's get wood. Come on, Burden. 2. Hey, he got more wood. I got 4 wood logs. My name is Sergeant Burden, and I'm Mr. Log Carrier. Thank you very much, everybody. No, I've got it. 2 actions. Alright, so it sounds like this is important. So maybe I'll add the wood. I don't know how many turns this is going to take and how long the fire will last, but we're going to find out. Add the wood. 3. Sorry, 3. You just... Wait, what? I've still got 4 wood logs. Ooh, let me walk to the sides, because that was a thing with the other one. You could kind of walk off to the... No? Okay. Not over there. Let's walk over to this side. Because with that first scenario, you could kind of walk off to the sides and see extra stuff. But not here. Although he does a fun little jig if you try to make him walk over there. Alright, so that's 3 actions. I guess shoot wood, which would be 4. Oh, so you do literally shoot the wood. That's awesome. I didn't expect that, but I'm totally 100% on board. That's 4 actions. Brandon, yeah, we hear you, buddy. Okay. So I assume with just 1 log that'll probably die after the night is up. So tomorrow I will have to add a log and fire again. And then maybe if I add another log, it'll stay for an action or something. So the trick will have to, I imagine one of the tricks will be to find out the exact duration of the fire to maintain it with adding logs, just so that way you don't have to waste a turn on actually shooting it up. But we'll find out. How many was that? Was it 4? 4 actions? Add a log, or get wood, add a log, firewood, and repair. So that's 4. Let's have Jack make spears again. It's gonna end and be like, hey, you all starved. You forgot to eat last night. I appreciate it, Jack. Here we go.
Okay, dinner time. Dinner time. Let's split the food. Ration for Marvin. We have 17 raw meat left.
Yeah, Marvin's gonna get some raw meat. You're damn right he is. Like, he's the only one that matters in this whole thing.
Raw meat. Ration for Jack. We have 16 raw meat left.
Oh, jeez. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people whom we need to keep alive. 6 people. That's gonna get us on just under 3 days, assuming we did not get extra stuff. So I figured tonight everyone eats. Tomorrow we will go halfsies, probably. Next day we will go other halfsies. That sounds like a fair compromise that extends us out an extra day. How many days do we have? I feel like there was like 5 days, but that might be optimistic on my behalf. It's got to be more than 5 days, right? Just because, yeah, it's got to be way more than 5 days because just repairing the radio is going to take at least 5 days. Easy 5 days. So maybe I'll go halfsies now, and other halfsies tomorrow. And then if we're doing good on rations, maybe we can go full round. Oh, you know what? It probably would have been better if I just cooked this stuff, and then it wouldn't be raw meat, and then maybe that would have helped sustain them for longer. Why can't we just cook it now?
Raw meat. Ration for Sarah. We have 15 raw meat left.
Sorry, Sarah. Unfortunately, you're kind of you're the only lady in this game so far, so I feel really bad not giving you any meat, but I really just don't like your attitude. Right? I don't like the Doc's attitude either. But he's at least, I don't know. I feel like you gotta pull your weight, lady. What'd you do today? Huh? What did you do? You sat there reading your book. Look, I get that. It's great. I want you to stay cultured. Gotta keep your mind sharp. But we're kind of in a desperate situation here, and you're not helping out a whole lot. Sorry, lady.
Ration for Dr. Zinez. We have 15 raw meat left.
Alright, so you're gonna go without any as well.
Ration for Donald. We have 15 raw meat left.
So you're part of the right side. You're gonna get raw meat. Yes.
maybe Sarah's a vegetarian. She can go find her berries in leafy greens elsewhere. Although it looks like there's probably not a whole lot in this desolate wasteland. Donald, you're going with it.
Hang in there, guys. We'll do this. Maybe one of us should spend the night working.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe get one of these guys with meat doing stuff. You know, I'm fully on board with having Brandt work through every night always, because he's a robot. Right? I mean, he's kind of inactive now, but as soon as the sun rises, like, totally. I didn't think that would even be an option. Okay. So maybe it's not an option. Donald says,
Brandon's autonomy system got pretty fucked up from messing with the cave computer. Now he can barely work with Sineicos' solar power.
I worked really hard on figuring out how to pronounce this planet's name, and I still feel like I don't have it down. Sineicos. And I guess that's what I'm rolling with for now. I did Sineicos for a little while because there was a point where the I was in between the C and the O. It might have just been a typo or something. But that sounded kind of cool. Okay, I'm glad I just took it off the thing. Well, Mr. Smart Guy, Donald, how about you repair the radio then? If Brandt is so messed up.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll do my best in these poor lighting conditions.
We got a fire, man. Fire ain't bad. But that's a valid point. 22 days left. Alright.
I worked on the radio last night. We're closer to being saved now.
Self-righteous Donald. He seems like he's... Oh, interesting. So... Sineicos? Or sign. Is that like the mathematical formula sign? Or concept sign? Sineicos. Sineicos. I can roll with that. That sounds good. So it looks like we're dealing with a morale system kind of in the same way during the first scenario when we had the hostages, right? And they were freaking out, and if they got too freaked out, they ran for it, and we lost hostages. So I'm guessing here, each character is going to have a tell that will explain just how sane they are at the time. And if they go too far off the deep end, I'm guessing they will probably do something bad. Probably. So we can tell here, Donald, he's kind of hunched over a little bit, and he's shaking a little bit. I'm guessing that's just because he's running low on sleep, and not too terribly a thing about just being like pumped. Doc, he's leaning over something fierce. Earlier he was pretty upright, so I think he's feeling it a little bit, but he's not too bad off. Everybody else looks pretty much the same as far as I can tell. I think her leg is moving a little bit more than it was previously. I don't know if that's something I should really read into. Probably. Alright, so fire's still going. I assume it'll go for maybe a full day on a log. Here, let me add a wood. And so maybe that'll keep it going for another day on top of it. I don't know. Oh, interesting. So I'm guessing it's color coding these options with what actually consumes an action. I didn't notice that before. So, for instance, here with Sarah, we noticed that ask about is a dialogue branch sort of thing. So it gives me more options, noted with the ellipses here. And so this, oops, not dock. So this is labeled with this kind of light green thing, whereas these others are labeled with red. I'm guessing that's because the light green does not take an action, which is interesting because it means that asking about certain things is not going to take up an action to chat with her a little bit. So let's talk about crew members' morale.
We're on the verge here, Sarge. Madness is our worst enemy in this situation. With so few chances to survive, it's hard to maintain hope. You have to give us a reason to keep going. Talking to any of us will consume valuable daylight we could be using to work. But morale may be more important than food or ammo in this situation.
I don't think our chances are that low. Don't worry, Sarah. I'll do my best.
You know how to treat a lady, Burden.
Huh. Comes with the job, I guess. Really? You really think so, Sarah? I mean, it's nice of you to say, but you don't have to tell me that if that's sarcasm. You kind of find the point here.
Pep talks.
The team really looks up to you, Burden. If you choose your words wisely, you can ease our fears, especially at night when all of our nightmares rear their heads.
It's a little dark.
A dinner pep talk is always a great way to boost morale. But understand, these pep talks are a double-edged sword. You don't want to expose undiscovered fears. For example, if no one passed away recently, it's not a good idea to talk about death.
I see. So, if I make a speech about repairing the radio...
Donald will be very motivated and you'll boost his morale considerably.
Gotcha.
I noticed the pet option for Marvin. Boom, green. Does not consume an action. Woof. Yeah, that's my boy. Marvin is what a champ. That guy. So hopefully, getting information from Brandt is labeled as a free action, if you will. I'd have to imagine so, but maybe not. Yes, okay, it is. Brandt says, beep, boop, bop, beep, beep. This is the current morale readings of the team, sir. Perfect. They just give me this information. I was expecting to have to read tells and just like look at people and guess until they cracked. But I get this. I get numbers, cold, hard facts. Brandon is my spirit animal. Marvin is the best character, really. Marvin is the audience surrogate. Marvin is just chilling there, having a good time. I mean, look at his eyebrows. He's got brown eyebrows. He's the most adorable thing. Oh, let's actually read the morale ratings. So Sergeant Burden has an error. I love that they're not giving any hard details on Sergeant. So, Brandon cannot read the morale of Sergeant Burton because, in theory, he, as us, cannot lose morale. As long as we are playing, we have the morale to endure and continue. But also, previously, Brandon did not have any information about, I guess Brandon and the doc did not have any information on Sergeant's weight or his mass. And so they're kind of instilling this strange little hint of there's something going on with Burton. I don't know what it is, but I want to know. So that's cool. Sarah, 5 out of 10. She's halfway. So I'm guessing the lower the number, the worse off it is. Like if you are maxed out on numbers, you have full morale. You are pumped like you would not believe. So Sarah's about halfway. Jack is doing pretty good. But Jack has the highest possible morale. Right? Jack is just like he's a cool ass dude. Like he's in it to win it. Donald is very low. So I was correct in reading this tell. Well, I guess I was kind of reading this tell as just him being tired. But this is a tell, and this is him like, I'm freaking out. Maybe not the best idea to keep him awake all night. It might have been more appropriate to have Jack stay awake all night. Just to like make more spears or ammo or something like that. But Donald is very low. We need to get him up. Doc is doing okay. I think he can get through another day just fine. Yeah, really, Jack has no fear. No fear. He's died once, come back to life. We threw a med kit on him, and his torso just mended with his, whatever you call the lower half. So he's cool. Let's talk to Donald. Dude needs to chill out. If you have to make any hard decisions, please, or take me before her, please. Brandon can continue my work without me. That's very noble, Donald. But he brings up a good point. His skill set is totally covered by Brandon, who can endure through all of this. Brandon is our rock. He's holding steady. So Donald is completely replaceable. Really? I mean, without Donald, we don't have anybody with a nerd voice. So, I mean, take that or leave it, but all of his skills are covered by Brandon. And Brandon doesn't need food. And Brandon, yeah, just day one, killed Donald. That's how you survive. Very nice of you to say. I don't know how many actions in we've gotten. Wow, that only bumped up his morale 1. Ooh. Yeah, he might end up dying. So we added logs to campfire. That was an action. We spoke to Donald. That was an action. I think that's it. The rest of our moves have been free actions. So we have 3 remaining. It looks like rations is gonna be a serious thing. Wait, oh, I thought we had an antidote, but that was before I froze everyone to death. So we do not. 3 remaining. I want to say, Jack, go hunt. We've got, what, 2 spears? 3 spears. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you can hunt once and then keep a spear for defense. You got this, Jack. Oh, birds. Yeah. I got 3 rations of food, but I lost my spear. It's okay, Jack. I hope Jack stays with us for another chapter, and then next chapter, when we get off this godforsaken planet, we can upgrade him to have a sword, and then he can be Samurai Jack. That would be great. That would make my entire day if he became Samurai Jack. Lost on a planet where it's hard to survive. It's all very confusing. That tracks. Okay. That's okay. I mean, I fully expected him to lose the spear anyway. I figured that's gonna happen far more often than not. Every day I got Pit Marvin. So we're down to 2 actions left, right? Let me prep a talk. Which topic should we focus on? Well, not death. Not wild predators, because we haven't had to deal with that yet, but I'm assuming we probably will soon. So repairing the radio would definitely help out Donald, and maybe even Brandon, but I don't think Brandon's going to be affected by this, because he's a robot without emotions. He just works. Saving the world would probably be kind of a mid-level boost for everyone, right? As well as teamwork. Hunger would probably more specifically focus in on Jack and Marvin. The dream team, as I call them. Although saving the world might more specifically apply to these guys. I'm just thinking, like, if they do have some options that focus on characters like repairing the radio and hunger, then there's probably some that focus on these 2 jokers, which might be save the world. I don't know. Or teamwork. Let's do repair the radio. Because he could use it. Good call. We have 2 out of 5 left, so we have just under half a day. Alright. Well, maybe tomorrow. Oh, you know what we can do? Well, we have 2 actions left. Cook! Day is about to end. Sun is too low. Insufficient cell power cell. Power supply detected. Reading is not my strong suit. Sorry. Everyone listening.
Good news. I prepared 5 delicious meals. You can call me Sergeant Cook, Burden, Chef, Doctor is my name. Don't wear it out.
Alright. 5 cooked meals. Would you look at that? That's what's up. You guys are getting a real treat tonight. Wait, did Sergeant Burden not... Was there not even a choice for Sergeant Burden to eat? We should pay attention as to whether our ration gets taken down, because that could be one of 2 things. Either one, that could be a way to ensure that Sergeant Burden doesn't die. that you don't just kill yourself. Although that doesn't seem exactly in the spirit of the game, considering I froze to death on the first night. I feel like they're totally cool with letting you kill yourself, unintentionally or otherwise. But it might also be that Sergeant Burden is like an immortal robot who doesn't need food. So that could be a thing, I guess. Yeah, so because we started off with what? We started off with a good handful of rations, but we'll find out. 5 and 12 right now. Do I have one more action left? Oh, I can't even talk to him. Destroy! Oh, that's so bleak. Just kill all of them except for Jack and Marvin. I guess Brandon can tag along, right? Brandon's cool. I just want you to repair the radio, man. Like, just power through it, man.
Okay, there's still a lot of work to do.
How far along are we, man? He's not talking to me.
Okay, dinner time. Let's split the food. Ration for Marvin, we have 12 raw meat and 5 cooked meals left.
Man, my burden. Oh, my neck. My burden has been off all night. Sorry, Marvin. You're going without it today. Sorry, Jack. You're going without it today. Even though you hunted, I know. We're doing the split rounds. It sucks, but we got 22 days to get there. It's a lot of days, man. All right, Sarah. Heads up, cooked meal. I know you made it through last night, and we're all proud of you. This is your reward. Doc, you're doing great. I mean, you're kind of gloomy, and I think you might be depressing Donald a little bit. You just look sad. But this will pep you right up. A cooked meal. Yeah! Donald, you're gonna have to go without anything tonight, tomorrow. Promise you'll get a cooked meal. It'll be the best meal of your life. Doesn't that sound great? It sounds great because you're not gonna get anything tonight. I know you're feeling bummed, but well, shit. You should have said something, Donald.
Burden, I'm losing my mind. I need to eat.
Seriously, you should have said something. And I would have just given you a cooked meal. But I know you're stronger than that, Donald. You can get through this.
Hang in there, guys. We'll do this.
Just have Donald repair the radio through the night. Just drive him into madness. All work and no play, am I right, Donald? I say everybody rest. Why not? I say why not? We're gonna get attacked by wild predators tonight. We're just like, everybody go to sleep. It's all fine. I feel like, well, I was gonna say I feel like as long as we have the campfire going, we should be good through a lot of stuff. But if we didn't have a campfire going, we would die instantly. So yeah, everybody rest. Sure.
We're doing okay, but we should rest while we can.
Alright, let's see what happens. How did I die today? I didn't. Whoa. Whoa. Everybody's on edge. Wow. Wow. Sarah's freaking out. Donald's still actually kind of in the same spot. I mean, he's moving around a bit more, so I'm sure he's worse off. Doc, he's tapping his foot. He's not even smoking anymore. He's doing like this heaving motion. He's freaking out. Marvin's solid. Marvin and Brandon and me. That's my new comedy. Marvin, Brandon, and me. Maybe Marvin. Marvin is the robot version of Marvin. I would say that's the only way Marvin can get any better, but Marvin's perfect. Jack, he's on edge. I mean, he's got spears, but he's stocking up. He's militarizing. Let's request information. Let's see where we're at. Sarah and Donald are at 2 morale, which is not a lot. That's pretty little morale. That's minimum morale, just about. This scenario seems harder than the other ones. Maybe it's just because I'm less familiar and I'm coming into it new. This scenario seems tough. Okay. Doc's not doing great either. Jack's that halfway, but he's... Alright, let's prepare a pep talk. We should focus on saving the world.
Write these words down exactly as I say.
Wow, look at all that time that passed.
Okay, Burden. It was costful, but it'll be worth it. Thank you for taking the time to prepare a pep talk.
I won't let the team down.
So, that pep talk is prepped and ready to go, I'm imagining. At first, I thought I might have to do 2 preps to give the prep talk, just because I saw the half there, but I'm pretty sure I'm fully prepped, which is a relief, because I was concerned about that. Okay, Brandon, repair the radio, please, and thank you. He'll know what percentage, right? What? Oh, increased in 4%, not increased to 4%. Oh, I really wish I knew how. Oh, I'm so dumb. Just hover over it and I'll show you the percentage. I was just gonna complain about, like, I don't know how repaired it is. 19% repaired. We're almost done. Well, then we would still have to survive the rest of the days. It'd be kind of like the last chapter where I kind of finished with 4 or 5 hours left, and then we just partied for the rest of the time. So I think I should be focusing on stuff other than radio reparation for a little while, for a couple of days probably. Yeah. Wait, let's check. Yeah, so Sergeant Burton hasn't eaten anything since we got here. Weird. He hasn't eaten any food rations. None. I'm pretty sure he's a robot cyborg. Super villain. Man. I'm gonna pet Marvin. Woof! 1059, the dog. That's Marvin's name. Don't wear it out. So yeah, how many rations did Jack come back with last time? I want to say it was 3, more or less. All right, that seems about right. So we can kind of chill on rations for a day or 2, and then maybe we could just have a day where Jack goes out and, like, for sure gets some rations. Okay, let's... Oh! I see. I was confused about this earlier. Last time I went to go add a log, right? Add wood. And I noticed there's one less wood than I expected. It auto-fuels the fire the following day if you have a wooden log prepped and ready to go. So right now, this fire's going on throughout the day. It'll go throughout the night, and then tomorrow, it will continue being going. It'll just eat up this wooden log. Then we'll have 0 wooden logs left. And then I'll just have to go get more logs. And the campfire will continue like you would not believe. What should I do? What should I do? So right now it feels like the most appropriate thing would not be necessarily to repair radio, because we're pretty far along in that. It might be to hunt and get some extra rations. Oh, cook. Cook should probably be top priority right now, because I think I should feed everybody tonight, except for Brandon and Sergeant. All right, so let's cook. Oh, that used up a log. That sucks.
Good news, I prepped 4 delicious meals.
Okay, so it seems like maybe anything fire related is gonna use up a log. So I need to go get logs pronto. Okay, dinner time. Let's split the food. 7 cooked meals, 6 people. And I'm actually only feeding 5 people, so we'll still have a few meals left. Alright, Marvin. Cooked meal, buddy. Jack. Cooked meal. Sarah, you know what? Cooked meal. Doc, would you believe it? Cooked meal. And Donald, nothing. Just starve him out. Cooked meal. There you go, buddy. Everyone's looking good. I don't know, I feel like now everyone's fed. Like, they might be in high hopes, but you know what? Let's give the pep talk. Alright.
I know your biggest concern right now is if you're gonna survive this planet. If you're gonna return to the peace of your homes. Homes? Hey, homes. Enjoy the taste of your liquors. Watch your favorite shows, see your friends again.
Man, this accent. Oof.
It'll even be a good day. It'll even be a good time to pay a visit to your relatives. Enjoy the thought of that second chance. Relish in it. But you know what? None of that will matter if we don't stop Xenolifer. We all know what the Medusa virus is capable of. Imagine if that toxin spread all over.
I feel like I've never been able to nail over.
All over our homelands. We don't know what Xenolifer's plans are. But even if there's the slightest chance of our homelands being endangered,
I'm just gonna stop with the accent for now. I'm so out of the zone. But even if there's the slightest chance of our homelands being endangered, that's reason enough to survive.
to fight.
To pet Marvin. We're going to get off this planet and stop them because we're the only ones who can. I really like Burden's hand gestures and all of this while they're just like chilling out, eating. Donald doesn't even hear any of this. He's just zoned.
Because it's our duty. Because it's our duty. That's right. I said it. Duty. I said it. You guys gonna stop snickering? Just stop giggling. I mean, maybe you should be giggling and snickering and laughing it up. Because we need the morale. Because we have the cure for the Medusa virus. So you all have a choice. You can be a forgotten corpse and let our beloved civilization tremble at the threat of the Medusa virus. Or we can stay alive and become heroes. Saviors.
Sir, yes, sir.
Man, Jack has always been. You've been like this, man.
I've never been a huge fan of things like duty and honor,
Of course you wouldn't, Sarah.
but you had a point there.
Classic Sarah. How are you not a huge fan of duty and honor? I mean, duty, sure. I can hear you there. But how are you not a fan of honor? Like, she's the actual robot. She's the cyborg lady. You can just stop eating all of our food because you're obviously not a human person with emotional range. We gave those terrorists the tools. It's our responsibility to stop them.
Wow, I feel important now. We can do this, guys!
Hell yeah, that totally pumped everyone up. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, we're doing good, guys. Let's rest for now. And I feel like this is gonna come back and bite me. Just having everybody rest all the time. We'll see. We will see. Sergeant Burton says,
We're cool. We're doing alright, but we should rest while we can.
alright, what, 20 days later? Or 20 days left? 20 days later. It just skips to the end. You got off, alright. Oh, is she still freaking out? And Doc's still not doing great either. Brandon, what's the status? Jeez. Sarah is at 1 morale. Like, what is the deal with her? Like, I just gave this inspirational speech. Man, this is rough. Like, Donald was... He was at 2. And my big, giant speech only gave him +2. I guess giving a giant speech on fixing the radio would have bumped his morale way up. But that's rough. And Doc's had 7. That gave him, what, +2, +3? Something like that. Sarah went down in morale. She doesn't like duty and honor. I don't like Sarah. Don't like her one bit. Jack's pumped though. Jack's feeling it. Alright, we gotta get wood. First and foremost, action number 1 out of the day. 5 wooden logs. That's what's up. Perfect. That was a key move. And we did it before the fire ran out, which is great. So that means that the fire probably has a little bit of leeway. So that way you can go grab extra logs. Stuff like that. 8 rations, 2 cooked meals. Hunt with the spear. You got this, Jack. Feeling good about you. This is action number 2. Oh, I failed.
So sorry. So sorry.
I lost my spear. Sorry, Jack. It's alright. I mean, it's not ideal, but you do what you can. Alright. Pep talk. Teamwork? I guess she's all about teamwork, probably. That probably speaks more to her. I guess hunger could be a thing as well. But Donald needs it as well. This is gonna take up the rest of the day if I do this. I might just talk to her and see if that gets her through the day. Wait, if Sarah goes mad, if she bails, am I then not able to make any pet talks? That would suck. Alright, let's pet talk about teamwork. Maybe that'll be more her speed. Write these words down. It's 8 liters, nice. Do we still have a thing? No? Okay. Alright, let's book food. Marvin, sorry buddy. No food tonight. Jack, sorry buddy. No food tonight. And I heard some people. I think they're actual real life people in my apartment complex. Sarah. I guess I'll give her a cooked meal because she seems like she needs it. Doc, I'll give you a raw meat. And Donald, I'll give you a cooked meal. Because those two are most on edge. Yeah, you should.
We need to stick together. We are a machine. A machine which can provide us food, warmth, health, and safety. But most of all, we are a machine which can provide us freedom, a future. But I need all the pieces working at their best. If you give me that, no one will be left behind. If you can give me that, I can guarantee you we will get off this planet. Sign.
Where's my guide?
Sineicos.
You know you can count on me, Sarge.
That's the spirit, Burden. I'm glad to have you as a leader.
Finally, we can get Sarah on the same page. That lady. Totally agreed. Teamwork is what human prosperity is all about. Classic Doc. Alright, and Donald's on board too.
We are well prepared, Everdusk team. We can do this.
Alright, successful speech. Once more. Yeah, they should have a little bit of echo in there. I wish I could do that live on the fly. I could totally mess with like panning and stuff. So I could be all crazy with but I don't think that's a good idea. Doing that specifically. Okay. I wish Jack could make a spear in the middle of the night. It's probably not the safest idea, but it's not like he can do it anyway. Prepare meds, repair the radio. I feel like Donald doesn't get a lot done if he's repairing the radio in the middle of the night. I feel like this would be a pretty good opportunity for Jack to hunt, because, you know, you get all those night creatures, right? So, hunt with the final spear. I'll make sure you get fed the good stuff. Okay, sir, I got this. I know you do, man. I'm relying on you. You and I, we're tight. Oh, I got us 2 rations of food. You know what, Jack? I appreciate it. It's absolutely better than nothing. We are running a little low. Oh my god, Sarah. Sarah. She's at 2 out of 10. Sarah's gonna go crazy. I think we should just kill Sarah. Like, honestly. So, I mean, I guess we should probably see what happens when it gets down to 0. I don't know if she's gonna be a threat to everybody when she goes mad. But I feel like I'm doing everything I can to keep her in a decent state of mind. And I feel like there could be a better use of time. Oh, did he don a new pose? No? Okay. So did we make any progress today? Got 5 logs still. Let's get Jack to hunt with a rifle. Right? He'll probably bring in more food. Well, I guess I wouldn't bring in more food. It would just be a better chance of bringing in food. And it also wouldn't take a round of making a spear. So it's a more cost-effective hunting, but... I want to try it out. I want to see what he can do. Did we get the rifle sound? Ah! I got us 5 rations of food and spent 1 bullet. Wow! Jack is a good shot. He killed 5 animals with 1 bullet. I mean, it could have been just 1 big animal that got split up into 5 rations, but wow. That's phenomenal. That is fantastic. So is that our first action of the day? Did we do something prior to? I don't think we did. So that's 1. I'm not gonna worry about Donald too much. Sarah, you gotta knock it off. You gotta quit freaking out. Cook. So that's 2.
Good news, I prepared 5 delicious meals.
That is good news. Alright, let me talk to you, lady. Sarah says,
We trust you, Sarge. The morale is crucial in this situation. Try to keep the mood of the team up by talking to us.
I'm trying to do that, Sarah. You're not letting me in. You gotta open up your doors. Just accept your team. Accept what we all bring to the table, what we all have to offer. But you're locked off out on some other extra desolate planet called your mind. Alright. So Sarah's at 3 now. Was she at 3 before? Or was she at 1 or 2 before? My memory is horrible on this kind of stuff. But it's still not great. Man, Sarah, you're a mess. Doc 2. Alright, let's repair radio. Seems like a good thing to do.
Okay, there's still a lot of work to do.
We're at 24%. So that's about a quarter of the way through. Right. We have what? 20 days left. And we end up doing either anywhere from 9 to 4% progress on each one, right? So that would be on average 7.5-ish. 6.5. Let's just say 7. Let's go on average up 7. And we needed 76%. Divided by 7. So we needed like 11 more repairs. 20 days? That sounds totally good. You just do one repair like every other day and you'll get there eventually. But we'll probably do more than that. More than just one every other day. Just to ensure that. I feel like Sarah's gonna die. Like that feels like full-on guarantee for me. So does talk use up an action? Because I feel like that didn't do much. It looks like it does, but alright, we have 5 meals, 9 additional rations, 4 logs. Yeah, I'm gonna have Jack make a spear. Hopefully multiple spears. Right? Ugh, and that's a night. Will Sarah make it through to the next day? We'll find out. This time on Gods Will Be Watching. Okay. Did we skip Marvin last time? I think we did. I'm gonna give Marvin raw meat. I feel like he's kind of a low maintenance, chill pet. And the raw meat's not gonna bother him too much. Right? That's how animals work. But yeah, you didn't get any food last time, so you're full on fooding it up. Jack, we skipped Jack last time as well. Because I remember we just did 3 and then gave cooked meals to Donald and Sarah. So, absolutely giving a cooked meal to Jack. Jack is full on. We have to get him through to the end so he can fulfill the prophecy of Samurai Jack. We need Jack. And Jack is also the most powerful out of all the characters besides Burden, both in morale and in just ability to survive. Sarah. What do we do with Sarah? I mean, Sarah just feels like a lost cause at this point. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Sarah, you're making me tired. raw meat. Okay. Just good luck, Sarah. Make it through the night. Doc, I'll give you... Yeah, I think you're gonna have to rough it tonight. You had raw meat last night, so apologies for that, but I think you're gonna have to go on edge. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Donald, I'll give him cooked meat as well. Cut Maxine. Killer and sushi will respond to the next chapter. Maybe. Maybe I will try that. I mean, right now, I'm this far in. I mean, I'm not even halfway in, but I wanna try to get everybody through this, more or less. I'll kill her if I have to, but I think she's gonna lose her mind before I pull the trigger on that. So Jack stayed up last night. I'm not gonna have him do that again. Not 2 nights in a row. That would just be cool. Having Doc stay up to prepare the meds, that would be a good idea, but I think him already going without eating, he's gonna go mad. Donald, repair the radio. We know that doesn't work very well. Not very well. But he's feeling good. He's well rested. Oh. I definitely accidentally clicked on that. My elbow hit a thing that clicked on that. That's unfortunate. I don't see why I have to do this at night, but okay. Alright, let's see what happens to Doc. And he has fled. So... that's great.
Dr. Sineicos broke down and ran into the woods. We probably won't be seeing him again. I'm sorry.
Ah, well, damn. That sucks. I totally messed that up. But we got an antidote, right? Like, let's look on the bright side. One less mouth to feed. Am I right? This might actually be a bit easier. Sarah's still freaking out. She was freaking out anyway. Like, whatever. Oh no, our fire went out. Okay, so I guess it doesn't automatically add the logs in. Okay. I was probably just using logs for other stuff. Alright. Just toss it in there. There you go, buddy. That's one action. Shoot the wood. It's 2 actions. Maybe go for teamwork again, just because I feel like it would pump up Sarah, but again, Sarah's kind of a lost cause. So maybe repair the radio. So that's 2. 2 out of 5. I can prep a talk now for tonight, and that would finish out my stuff. But yeah, we've only got 4 people to feed now, so that makes rationing way easier. And I guess we haven't been attacked yet. So the dock will probably have been very useful once we get attacked. But I don't know. That's why I'm keeping spears up, just because in case we get attacked, at least that'll give us a little bit of defense. We'll find out. We will find out. Alright, pep talk. I gotta do... Do we have to do pep talk? I guess. repair radio. I don't care much about Sarah, but if she takes away my pep talk scenario by running away, that would probably be a bad thing. But we're gonna find out. This is a learning experience. We might very well lose soon. Oh yeah, look. There's Doc's spot. Man, he cracked fast. Alright, Marvin, buddy. Rummy. Tonight, everybody else gets cooked meals. Because why not? Am I right? Repairing the radio. Let's do it.
We feel safe having trained soldiers in the camp. Having doctors around gives us comfort. We know who to rely on if we need help. But do you know what the most important thing is out here? Do you even know? Well, I'll tell you what. That fucking radio. That's the most important thing. Because doctors and us and soldiers, we can keep this camp alive. But our only way out of here is in that broken fucking toaster. Right? I mean, are we on the same page? Are we talking here? That's all that matters. In life, really. So let's fix it and go back to our homelands in one piece.
Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, seemed like a very pointed pep talk you got there, Sarge. I wasn't really feeling it being over here hunting and stuff, saying like, oh, this ain't important to you, Sarge. It's all about the radio. Alright. I mean, yeah, radio's good.
Come on, Donald. You can do this.
There's a little bit of pep from Sarah. A little optimism we haven't seen from her since ever.
Yes, I will save you all. Trust me, Donald, the radio nerd.
I mean, really, I think we're putting far more trust into Brandt than we are Donald. I mean, if we're being real here. Yeah, he can't work during the last hour of the day, but whatever. I say, now I want Jack to hunt with a rifle, but I also don't want Jack going crazy. You know, I'm gonna do it. Okay, sir, I got this. He's using a rifle, so he's bound to come back with some good foods. 17 days left. He is freaking out. I got us 5 rations of food and spent 3 bullets. Alright. 12 bullets left. Not a lot of bullets left. Already burned through 4-ish. Still haven't been attacked yet. We got 11 rations. Marvin's chilling. Check that out. Woof. Oh, his hunting percent chance went down because presumably because he's hungry or something. I thought it was 70 earlier. I could be mistaken. Oh man, look at Donald over there. He's so peppy. He's got full on morale. He does. Donald is almost maxed out on morale. Campfire is roaring. I'm going to... Have I done any actions yet? I don't think I have. So, cooking. It's gonna be the one. Oh, that... Fire, it looks like the fire went down, but... And also, I'm down to 1 log. Only 3 delicious meals. Okay. Yeah, and is Sarah pepped up a little bit? Is she like moraled up? She is! That's fantastic. So 1. Jack is at 6, right? Let's give him a little talk. See if we can bump that up. Hopefully it would go up to 8. I would hope, but I don't expect any more than 7. Let's talk. Now I thought this was gonna be a boring mission. Didn't you say that at the beginning of the last chapter? I think you did. Ah! I double-clicked on accident. I didn't see what he said. I'm gonna go back through the footage after the stream is over. I'm gonna go frame by frame and read what he said. I don't like missing any potential dialogue options. It drives me mad. Alright, he's up to 7. I mean, that's better than it was previously. We're at 2 out of 5 actions so far. 2 out of 5. So I say, since you're so pumped and excited, you should repair the radio. That's 3. Yo, what's up, Donald?
This thing is beginning to look more like a radio.
29%. We're past the quarter-way mark. That's what's up. That's what's up, Donald. You're pulling your weight. You're showing your worth. And I noticed that. I appreciate that. Yo, Jack, you gotta stop freaking out, though, man. So that's 3. We have 2 left. I could cook again. It's gonna use up the last log. I think we just get by with our own stuff. So I'm gonna get more wood. Yeah. Because we're only down to 1 left. Yep. Later, Brandon. It's 4. I got 5 wood logs. That's great. So we're up to 6 total. 1 action left today. I'm gonna let Marvin go hunt, right? He's not gonna use up a spear. He's not gonna use up any ammo. And it's like we have rations. We're running low so we could use the extra rations, but we're not so desperate for rations that we need like a 90% chance to get it. So 60% chance is fine, because if he comes back and he didn't get anything, then that's okay. And plus I really want Marvin to do something. And that's 5. Come on, Marvin.
Marvin wasn't able to catch any animals.
It's okay. I mean, he's not really a hunter. Marvin's more of a morale booster. He's spirited. I mean, no one's going unfed today. Cooked. I'm just burning through rations, though. That's one of the unfortunate things. So I say everybody rest. Yeah. Because, what, Did Jack stay out the night last night? And that's when he got all freaked out? So at least, theoretically, he should be not entirely as freaked out. Jack is still at 7, Sarah's is at 5, Donald's at 12. So that's great. Cannot ask for any better. Should I add a log? I think I got another day before I add a log, right? I hope. Maybe tomorrow we should just all go without rations for a day. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll talk about hunger, and then I won't give them any food. That might be kind of cruel, though. That might be demoralizing the entire group. We'll find out. Okay, so that's 3 actions, right? Half a day. 3 out of 5. How many do we have left? 17 days? Something like that? Yo, Donald, you're still feeling amped, right? Get it? Amped? Radio jokes. Bam! Only here. It's not true. You could get radio jokes anywhere. Repair radio. Brandon, you have not been doing anything for like the last week. What is your deal? What is your malfunction? Wait, doesn't Brandon do like 9%? Why am I even messing with Donald? Brandon does it better, and he does it without causing a ration. Why am I even humoring this joker? I'm gonna pet Martin. So that was 4, right? 3 in the pep prep, and 4 in the radio. Jack could probably use a talking to. He could also hunt, which would be nice. Just stock up on food, so we don't eat it tonight, but we will eat plenty tomorrow. Let's do that. Because we didn't bring in any food yesterday. Thank you, Marvin. And that's 5. That's our day. He brought back the spear. But he failed. It's alright, man. It's not like we're depending on your food to eat tonight. Because I'm not feeding anybody. Actually, I should probably feed Jack. Just because Jack is doing so rough right now. Alright, here you go, man. You're the only one who gets food. Everyone else can just deal with it. Let's talk about hunger.
For the likes of us human beings, Sineicos is not a lush or rich planet full of useful resources. Shit, the mere existence of the Medusa virus is a clear example of how this god-forsaken rock is a death trap for our kind. Hunting will be difficult and expensive. A cooked meal will become a thing of privilege. If we want to escape this frozen prison, we have to be ready to face hunger straight on. Just look at it dead in the eye and just say, I am not afraid of you or anybody else. You hear that, hunger? You want to go? Want to have a go at it? Or just stop fronting? Yeah? Yeah? I'm not afraid of you. Just quit playing. Alright, hunger? I know you can do this and more, team. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Tonight, fill your stomachs with a desire for freedom. It worked for Jack and me back in the torture chamber of the Holistic Empire. That's why he's eating tonight. He put in the time. But we made it through. We are no tougher than you, believe me. You should see this guy. Ugh. He's a real softy. Him and Marvin. Oh man. I have some stories, let me tell you. But, you know, not when it's about something as primitive as starving. We'll face this together, and we will overcome it. Harden your will, and I promise you, you'll live to see the better days that are to come.
Don't worry, Sarge. Compared to Irving's torture, this is Child's Play, the movie. I'm a big fan. You know, that little doll is so creepy. This is nothing like that. Whoa. Am I right, Marvin? Am I right?
Okay, but I'm going to eat tons of ice cream when we get back.
Alright, Sarah, you do that. If you make it through tonight, you can have all the ice cream you want. Up in the big ice cream parlor in the sky.
I guess I could use some dieting.
That's the spirit, Donald. That's why you're my main man. Aside from Jack and Marvin and Brandon. And even Liam, actually. Liam's a little bit more my main man than you, but you're alright. You're doing okay, kid. You're doing okay. Let's just rest. No need to escalate things. "15 days left." Wow, so we're at like halfway or something. Which means we should probably start making a little bit more progress on the radio. We're more or less, I think we're a little bit less than halfway as far as days are concerned. Because we're at what, like 25 days total? Or 24, 23, something like that. How's everyone looking? Jack's feeling a little bit more pumped. They're not too bad off. Yeah, Jack went up 3 morale. Donald only went down 1. I feel like Sarah might have gone up in morale. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I've lost my mind. But I don't know, they're all doing pretty well. And Marvin's at just like 100 out of 100 morale. Actually, I wonder what happens if you just don't feed Marvin. Right? And I guess he would probably die if you just decide not to feed him at all, which would be pretty rough. But you know, like, kind of pumped that the doc is gone. He wasn't really doing a whole lot. We haven't been attacked by any creatures of the night, and so we haven't needed any of his antidotes. We got one in the bank just in case, but alright, let's add a log. Alright, we got plenty of logs. We got 6 logs. Add a log. The fire looks like it's dwindling a little bit, so that should help. 1 action. Yeah! Look at that. That fire is ripping. Roaring. No, I would never kill Marvin. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just curious at the possibilities that the game, the fracturing narrative of Gods Will Be Watching. More or less, I guess I'm just ending if Marvin is going to be another statistic at the end of the chapter. Where it's just like 80% of people who played this chapter killed Marvin. Of course they did. He eats food and sometimes he hunts, but he's not even super great at it. Although you could pet him. And he goes, woof! And I think there's value in that. You know, maybe if the doctor, if you could pet him and he would go woof, he might still be around. Alright, Jack, you gotta go hunt for reals this time. You can't come back empty-handed. So 1 action down, 2 actions down. If you could bring a spear back, perfect. If not, that's fine. As long as you bring back food. Yeah! 4 rations and the spear. Who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? How are you supposed to eat a cake if you don't have it? And if you got a cake, why are you not eating it? That's just wasteful. Jack knows what I'm talking about. He brought us a cake, and we're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat the hell out of that cake. Brandon, you're really good at this, right? 34%. Repair radio. Beep bop boop bop. Increasing 4%. Okay, never mind. I thought you were better than that, Brandon, but I guess not. I could have sworn somebody did a 9% repair previously. So is that 3? Yes, that's 3. Add a log. Hunt. Repair. That's 3. So you got 5 rations. Let's cook. Yeah, see, Brandon. You've been a real help today. Five delicious meals. Perfect. That's just enough to feed everybody. It's actually a little bit more than we need to feed everybody. I'm just gonna pet Marvin again. Can't waste time talking to you people, but I could sit here and pet Marvin all day. Woof. Okay. So that's 3 actions? Sorry, I know I just counted, but I forgot again. Cooked, hunted, repaired, 3. And petted a lot. Pet a lot. Is pet the past tense of petted? I think so. Or pet, if you will. Oh, and cook. Wait, no, I already kind of cook. I'm a mess. So we have at least 1 more action, probably 2. I don't think we need a pep talk, lady. I think we're doing good. We're doing great. Oh wait, Brandon is down, so that means I've already used 4 actions. Of course. So I've got 1 left. I just don't remember exactly what happened. I forget where everybody's at as far as morale. I mean, Jack is the lowest percentage-wise, but he's actually probably the highest absolute-wise. We could get another repair on the radio. That might be helpful, right? Let's do that. So Jack's gonna make it through. I mean, he's doing great. Everybody's gonna get fed tonight.
This thing is beginning to look more like a radio.
So that's like 40% done now, the radio. Or 42% done, something like that. Alright, Marvin. Come on, boy. I think I'm gonna give you a raw meat. I'm guessing the difference between raw meat and cooked meat as far as like game mechanics is concerned is morale. I feel like raw meat might sustain morale, and then cooked meat might increase morale by a point. And then nothing decreases morale. I feel like that might be what's going on there. Like the underlying mechanics. It's also possible that cooked meat maintains morale and raw meat just drops at 1, whereas nothing drops at 2 or 3. I don't really know. But the thing is if it's just morale based, unless you just go X amount of days without eating, then you just die. But assuming the difference between raw and cooked is just morale based, I really have no reason to give Marvin cooked meals because it does not track his morale. So I'm gonna go with raw meat for a while. I think Marvin's okay with that though. Alright, Jack, you're getting cooked. Sarah, you're getting cooked. And Donald, you're getting cooked. Man, this is easy with 4 people. This is great. Everyone go to sleep. Oh, I'm hearing some stuff in the background. Spooky. So it sounds like we have some wild predators. Obviously, the second I feel like, man, things are really going our way. We got momentum on our side. Then we get the predators. Classic. Okay. Where are we at morale-wise? Everyone's doing good. Jack's at 10, Donald's at 11, Sarah's at 7. I mean, Sarah's really the troublemaker as far as morale is concerned. Yeah, I don't know what that is. At first I thought like, oh, maybe it's a larger animal like a moose or something in that size range, right? But now I don't know. Maybe it's like a dire wolf or a bear wolf thing. I mean, it's a different planet, so it could just be a fictitious animal. It's a dire Marvin. No! Don't make me kill it. Fire's still looking good. 4 logs. Yeah, I feel like we gotta stock up for the night because we're gonna get attacked. But luckily, I mean, we've got 4 spears, so that's like a spear per person, right? Fortunately, Brandon cannot do anything to help us defend ourselves at night. That's probably. I wonder. That would be a cool mechanic if the fewer people you had, the more likely you were to get attacked by wild predators, right? Because power in numbers and all that. So I wonder if we still had to dock, if it might push back this encounter a day or 2 or something like that. That'd be kind of neat. But I don't know if that's incorporated or not. It might be. Oh, you know what? Prep talk. Wild predators. I feel like this would be good prep. The only thing I'm concerned about with this is I don't know if his speech is going to be about, hey, there are wild predators out there. We should really be on edge. Or if it's going to be, hey, so wild predators attack sometimes, and I don't know if their reaction is going to be, oh yeah, I heard some predators out there. I'm glad you spoke to us about this. Or if their reaction is going to be more along the lines of, why are you talking about this? We haven't been attacked by anything. I'm hoping it saves us, because that is certainly a precursor to being attacked. Alright, so that took up 3 turns. And now, oh, you know what? Where are we at here? 2 and 4. So let's get Jack to hunt. Jesus. Well, I wonder if he's going to use his rifle at all for if we get attacked. Probably not. I mean, it might just be a spear. I don't know. Or maybe I'll be given a choice. Oof. Alright, let's go spear. Thanks, Brandon. Alright, so that's 4 actions. Ah, he failed and he lost the spear? Jeez. Come on, man. I almost don't even want to cook, because if I cook, I could cook up to 5 rations. I'd hate to think that I cooked 5 rations and I only had 4. So I didn't get the maximum efficiency out of my cooking logs and stuff. So I feel like maybe we should get Marvin to hunt. give him a chance. You got this, Marvin. That's 5 actions. Yeah! 2 rations of food. Didn't use up any spears or ammo or anything. Alright. So, Marvin gets to eat one of the rations he brought home. Because that's how this society works. Pull your weight. Okay. So let's do cooked meal for Jack. Cooked meal for Sarah, because otherwise I feel like Sarah's the biggest liability we have. And then Donald can go raw meat, which might pull him down a little bit as far as morale, but at least he'll be eating. Sorry, Donald. Yes, you should give a pep talk. Alright. This voice really messes with my throat. Let's see how it goes. Alright, way to go, Burden. Started off with a real way to kick it off.
We are food. Just the same as the meat we consume every day. Look at you there. You eating it? Cooked, raw, doesn't matter. We're all the same. Just the same as the weaker species that are now becoming our meals. Like them, we are being hunted by our very own Marvins. There are Marvins out there bringing us in as the kill. But I got news for you. We're the strongest predator here. Let them try and hunt us. They won't find an easy meal here. They will find bullets, fire, and soldiers. So let them have it. Yeah? Let them learn what we humans are made of.
Yeah! They know where to find us now. Come and get another taste, you bastards!
I don't like being exposed to a fight, but I'm happy to have brave soldiers protecting us.
That's for sure. We can outsmart them easily.
Alright, I feel like that pumped everyone up. Especially since we might get attacked in the middle of the night. Hunt with rifle, hunt with spear, repair the radio. I'm gonna say everybody rest, even though I feel like we're gonna get mauled in our sleep. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Let's see what happens. Ah, there we go.
We did it. We fought them off. We wasted 4 bullets and 3 spears. They stole 4 rations of food, but we won. Let's focus on recovering morale now.
Alright. So that was detrimental. I'm not going to be hunting with bullets anymore, if I can help it, because it looks like we might need those bullets. And spears and rations. We could use all of those. Damn it, did they... Oh, wait. I thought, oh, maybe they took all of our cooked rations, but I think we ate all of our cooked rations. Alright, so everyone, I mean, Jack's doing better than before the attack, so I'm not worried about him. Sarah's only down, what, like a point? And Donald is also only down like 2 points. So they're maybe a little nervous, but doing good. Doing good. Well, what was the one that they both seemed to like? Teamwork, was it? Teamwork is the one that really pepped up Sarah a little bit, I think. So awesome. So we can focus on doing other important stuff. I feel like I'm not making enough progress on the radio. Okay, so we need Jack to make spears. That's one. And we might have to go without food tonight. Alright, 3 spears. That's what's up. That's one. And, repair radio. It's 2. 2 actions. We're almost halfway there. These fires are dwindling a little bit. Alright, we need you to hunt. Please bring the spear back and food. That would be awesome. And no spear, but two rations. Okay. I can work with that. So that was 3 moves, right? Yes. Repair, spears, and hunt. Okay, 3 actions. We have 6 rations. Okay. We can go by with that. It's cooked, so that's 4 actions tonight. Let's see how well we cook. Hopefully 5, right? I mean, that's kind of, it seems to be ideal. 3, we can deal with 3. Hello, Aaron Byrne in chat. How are you doing? Okay, 3 cooked meals, 3 rations. We got this. We got this. That's 4 actions for the day. Oh, that's neat. The moons, the twin moons, they have a different. They're spatially located in different places. I'm sure the stars are actually probably in different locations. But yeah, the moons are closer together now, and this one is a slightly different color. Interesting. Yeah. So one more action today. I'm assuming we probably won't get attacked in the middle of the night unless we hear that cue, right? The howling. I'm going to operate off of that assumption until I'm disproven on that assumption. So I don't feel like it's of utmost importance that we make more spears right now immediately, but it's something that will have to be considered. Let's go with another repair radio. Okay. And that'll get us over 50%. Let's see if it looks any different. It's got to look different. I think it looks different every quarter. It looks just barely different.
We're over halfway there. Maybe there's hope for us after all.
Alright. So, in classic fashion, Marvin, good old buddy, you get the raw meat. Sorry to break it to you, but that's how it be. Jack, cooked meal. You did great in that fight. Keep it up. Sarah, cooked meal. You're keeping your cool, and I appreciate that. You haven't started freaking out yet. Not again. It was really messed up. Donald, you just keep repairing that radio. You're doing great.
Hang in there, guys. We'll do this.
I would like it if Jack hunted, right? Right, like he's doing all right, but I mean that's gonna pull him down morale-wise. But let's do it. What do we got to lose, right? I can give another speech about hunger and stuff. I mean, Jack is pumped up about like all of the speeches except for the radio. The radio, he's just like, whatever. Like, I don't care about radios. But like all the other speeches, Jack's like, yeah. You tell him, man. Hunt with spear. Alright, you got this, man. You got this. Because we need the food. 12 days left. 4 rations. Hell yeah. And we still got 2 spears. That is perfect. Alright, add wood, because it's dwindling quite a bit. 1 action. 1 over 5. We're almost out of logs. We're at 53%. Brandon, what's the status? Sarah's looking a little bleak, but everyone else is doing just fine. So ideally, I would like to cook. I'd like to cook, get more logs, and prep a talk, a speech for everyone to get morale up. But I can't do that because that'll be 6 actions. So I think I'm going to push the prepping the pep talk back to the next day. So it's 12 days left. We on average do 4% per radio reparation, right? So 4%, we need, what, 47 points left? 47% left. So we'll need 12 more times, more or less, unless we get some good rolls that up our reparation. Some extra stuff. So 12, and then we have 12 days left. So we will need to do reparation literally every day remaining, maybe multiple times per day. So we've done 1 so far. We added some wood on the campfire. Let's get the radio repaired. My name is Donald. Alright, great. That was like 5%. So I'm feeling it. That's 2 actions. Let's get wood. 3 actions. Four logs. That's not the most you could get, but that's pretty good. So that's what, 3 actions? We have 2 left. Yeah, because it's dark and we still have Brandon, so that means we've done 3. I would like to cook. So it's 4. Chef Burden is got some sizzling steaks. Yowza. Good news. 4 delicious meals. Excellent. 1 remaining action. I feel like we should have Jack make some more spears. We ran through all of our spears when we got attacked last, so that seems like a fairly good use of time. So that's 5. That gets us into the night. Yeah, it's a good few spears. That's at least 3, which puts us at 5 to 6 total. I feel bad for Marvin. I keep giving him raw meat. But I'm gonna do it again. I mean, he's eating, right? And when we get off this planet, I mean, I'm just gonna feed him like the best, like the universe's best dog food. So I'm just hang in there. Jack, cooked meal. Sarah, cooked meal. Donald, cooked meal. We're all eating tonight, except for Sergeant Burden, because I am a inhuman robot man. Wait, did Jack hunt last night? He did, because he brought in 2, right? Man, I really want him to go again because we could really use the extra rations, but we're not going to do that because it's going to tank his morale. Repair the radio, that could be helpful. We're gonna rest. $11 days left. Man, this is always like in the time, and I'm especially gonna feel it after 10 days. Like once we get to 10 days left, it's gonna get into that crunch period where it's just you can really feel the constraints on time like really warping, and it's weird because it almost immediately goes from like, oh, we have like a full month, we have all of the time in the world to do literally everything we could possibly do, and now it gets to the point where it's like there is no time at all to do anything, even stuff we need to do or stuff we want to do. Where am I at? What are we doing? 12 days left? 11 days left? Sarah's at 6, Jack's at 13, Donald's at 9. We're holding pretty steady. Bebop, rock, steady. We have one ration, one cooked meal left. So we absolutely need some food. Or we could go without food and I could give a hunger speech. Bullets. How many spears do we have? 5. Alright, let's hunt with the spear. Let's repair the radio, and then give a hunger speech. That'll be the day. Yeah, and then we don't have to eat tonight, but if we get rations, I can cook them up for tomorrow, and they can eat tomorrow. Come on. Come on, at least he's got the spear. Come on. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, you gotta repair the radio. So that's 2 actions. %63%, we're getting close. I like that kind of staticky, like, crinkling sound effect that they had right there at the completion of that action. Alright, prep talk. Prep pep talk. Hunger. You're gonna be glad I gave this speech. Because we're gonna get real hungry. The moons are closer and closer. Alright, let's do this. Sorry, Marvin. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Sarah. Sorry, Donald. We all gotta make cuts tonight. Yep. Alright, we heard this speech before, so I'm not gonna destroy my voice doing it, but you know, we could be food, so, you know, there's food out there, but don't worry about it, because we'll have food tomorrow. Haha, we've all been through worse, we can endure through this, am I right? Am I right? I want Jack to hunt, but again, like, especially with this no food morale stuff, I don't want to push him too hard. So everybody rest. Getting close. 10 days left. We gotta be serious now. super serious. Although morale's actually pretty good. I think Jack's morale went up. Sarah's morale went up. Donald, I'm not sure about. His is about the same as I remember. Maybe one down. But that really did the trick. So I'm feeling it. Alright, 63%. 10 days left. I mean, we gotta get some repairs in. Alright. Jack. Go and hunt. Use the rifle. I don't think we can really afford to stop eating. What'd you get, man? 3 rations with only 1 bullet. Well, you know, you only spent 1 bullet, so that's fine. 3 rations is not a lot, but we can get by. It's 1 action. Donald, you're doing great, buddy. Just sit down and repair that radio. That's the most important thing right now. Okay, 68%. We're almost to the 3/4 way mark, which is great. Those 2 actions. Pet Marvin. What does Sarah have? Sarah's just pep talk stuff? Mostly? Let's add wood for the 3rd action of the day. It only gives us 2 logs left. So I figure I'll probably cook tonight. That would give us 1 action and 1 log left. Tomorrow I will get some extra logs. So we're at 3. I'd like for Jack to hunt again. Or maybe just get Marvin to hunt this time. So 3. It's cooked. Later, Brandon. You sun nerd. Oh, I need the sun to survive. I'm a robot. Beep bop boop beep. 3 delicious meals, okay. That works. So that's 4, right? 4. Let's just get Marvin to go hunt. Maybe I'll get Jack to go hunt. Use a spear. Try again, man. Try again. It's cool. We believe in you, man. You got this. Did he? Come on. That's okay. You lost the spear, but you got us 4 food particles. You got us 4 intestines. So I'm cool with that, man. I almost want to give, I kind of want to give Marvin like a cooked meal. Because the poor guy, I mean, he's just, look at how cute he is. He wants a cooked meal. Can you blame him? But I'm gonna give him raw meat though. Sorry, buddy. Cooked meals all around though, for everyone else. Living the life. Again, I have to say, it's really nice that we don't have the doctor with us. He was very much embraced of space. And you know what? That dude didn't like Marvin. Good riddance to Dr. whatever his name is. Cestes? Dr. Siesta. Dr. Estevez. We didn't need that dude. He was a real chump. A right git. We could use the food. Always. We could use the food. I'm gonna say everybody rest. Right? I don't want to bring Jack or Donald down in morale. So let's just power through. Consistent. Reliable. 8:15:8. Perfect. Perfect. Like, Sarah's looking almost downright chipper. Right? She's just living la vida loca. Alright, let's grab some logs. One action. How many days do we have left? 9? 8? Somewhere in that range. 5 wooden logs. My man. My man. Alright, let's get down and repair our radio. 2 actions completed throughout the day. Wow. 73%. We're almost to that 3/4 of the way mark. Yeah, go ahead and hunt, Jack. It's just a fact, Jack. That's 3. 3 of 5. I'm not doing a whole lot of talking to people. Yes! 4 rations and the spear. Jack pulls through when we need him most. Let's cook. And then we have 1 remaining action. This is actually a really clever mechanism to help you keep track of time. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Because you just know as soon as Brandon is down, like, I've got 1 left. So make it count. 3 delicious meals. Cool, so we got 4 delicious meals total. 5 in the bank. We got plenty of logs and the fire is ripping. It's roaring. We got an antidote just in case. And plenty of bullets. Sounds like an occasional pet marmot. Couple times. Woof. Oh, I accidentally clicked on that. That's okay, we could use extra rations. I wasn't sure exactly what I needed to spend that last action on. But apparently it's hunting. Ah, damn. Marvin, what are you doing? It's alright, man. You get a raw meat. Cooked, cooked, cooked. We're doing great. Yeah, so we're at what, 8:15:8 as far as people are concerned. So 8 on both Donald and Sarah, the weaker of the 2, and 15 on Jack. So I say maybe we have Jack stay up through the night. That'll bring his morale down, but he's got 15, so he's got plenty to spare. I was considering using Donald to stay up through the night, but since he is one of the weaker characters, that might not be the best situation. And we could really use the food. I mean, we got 5 now, but how long is that gonna last? A day, 2 days, maybe? So home with spear. Alright, you got this, Jack. I believe in you. You pulled through last time. 8 days left. 2 rations, but lost a spear. Well, I'm sorry to hear it, but at least we got some rations. Time to get started. 8 days left. 8 days left and only 27% remaining. We can do that. Repair radio. Step 1. Let's see what it looks like at 3/4 of 3/4. It updates, but just barely.
Almost done. We have to survive.
Yeah, I hope so, Donald. I'm more concerned with missing the trajectory of when it comes into orbit than I am surviving. I mean, I am concerned about surviving, but way less. Okay, so that was 1 action. So with the fire, let's cook. That's 2 actions. Let's get info. Oh, so we're still at 8:15.8. Perfect. And 4 delicious meals. So Jack wasn't even hindered. He wasn't encumbered by the staying up all night, which is perfect. Alright, great to hear it, Coda Maxime. They will be published. This episode will probably go up next week. So, it's good having you here. Oh no, I forgot how many actions is that? 2 or 3 that I did. So we cooked a meal and we repaired that stuff. But we didn't grab logs, we didn't do anything else. So I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 because it's not nighttime. So it's not 3 yet. 3 is when the sun goes down. So let's add wood. Get that fire roaring. That's 3. So it's now nighttime, but Brandt still has 1 action left in him if he wanted to. In fact, let's get Brandt to repair the radio even further. So we're at 78%. And now 87. Appreciate it, Brandt. I like that he tells me his progress, whereas Donald does not, because he's a slacker. 82. Alright, 4 actions down. 3 logs left. Plenty of food for tonight. Fire's still going strong. Still got spears. Still got ammo. We're looking good so far. Let's hunt with the spear. He should also probably make spears, but you know what? Yeah, let's make spear. Well, let's hunt with the spear, and then I'll make a spear tomorrow. Because I'm concerned with having a potential maximum spears. I'm sure if you just decided to make spears all day, every day, you could have like 1 billion spears, but in the case that, oh, well, you got 2 spears, that's decent. In the case that there were a maximum quantity of spears, I would not want to hinder efficiency by hitting that limit. But now we need spears. Now we're at 2, we have just barely enough to be comfortable. Alright, Marvin. I'm gonna give Marvin a cooked meal. Marvin's gone a long ass time without a cooked meal. We got 5, so everyone's getting a cooked meal tonight. I'm sure it doesn't make any difference with Marvin whether he gets cooked or not, but I like to think it does, and I really want to treat that dog. We're at what, 82%? We have 7 days remaining. If we're coming at it 4% at a time, I mean we can easily get there 5 days without running into the night, but that would like if we got done early, that would free up some time to do stuff with other people to help survive. So I think I'm gonna have Donald repair through the night. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we were at 82%. Theoretically, if it's just a turn, it would be at 86%. Oh, 87. It's a 5% increase, ladies and gentlemen. 5%. Although he's a bit on edge, so I recognize that and I appreciate the work you put in. Alright, 4 rations, 1 cooked meal. What should we do? So first and foremost, make a spear. Said we would do that, we need to do that. That's 1 action down. We logs. It's not a lot of logs. Should probably go grab some more logs. Excellent. We're back up to 5 spears. Feels like a good comfort zone. We need to cook. We need to add wood. Or get wood. We don't need to add wood yet. We will tomorrow. Okay, let's cook. It's 2 actions. Yep. Come on, Sarge. Hurry up with the cooking. 4 delicious meals. All of our meals are cooked now. We have 5 meals. It's fantastic. Get some logs. Boom. 3 actions. Five wooden logs. That's awesome. All right, we need people to hunt. We could also repair radio stuff, but I mean we're getting so close now. There's 7 days left. We only have 13% remaining. We can do that in 3 days. 3 days. So we don't really need to worry about 7 days. I am concerned about another attack from predators, but let's go hunt with the spear. We got plenty of time to make more spears if need be. Sorry to hear that, Jack, but you came back with the spear, which is useful in its own right. I'm gonna say go again. We can wait for you, man. It's better odds than if Marvin goes out. I mean, love Marvin, but he's not exactly a hunter. You know, that's okay. 2 rations, that's part of the way to getting everybody fed. Whoa! What's Marvin doing? What is Marvin is out here on the side. What is he doing? I just want to make sure everything is okay with Marvin. Is he like... So I'm reading this as 2 possible scenarios. Either one, he's kind of up at attention, like protecting us, which I would like to think is what happened. I mean, I fed him a cooked meal last night, which probably amped him up a little bit. He might have been laying down so much because he was really tired and maybe sick from raw meat so much or something. I like to think that him being up is great, but unfortunately, he's not my first choice, which leads me to believe this is maybe a bad thing. And maybe he's now detached from the group in some capacity, which would be, for me, the worst case scenario. Alright, Jack, you get a cooked meal. Sarah, you get a cooked meal. Donald, you get a cooked meal. Marvin? Marvin is opting out of food. I hope he's okay. Oh, I wonder if because I finally fed Marvin some decent food, that he's just like, no, I don't need food tonight. I'm good to go through tomorrow. That would be awesome. Oh no. Marvin is sick. Oh no. I wish there was some dialogue to tell me how Marvin got sick or what happened to Marvin, or I mean, at the very least, acknowledging that Marvin is sick besides this dialogue option, but this action choice. I guess it's not really a dialogue option. Yeah, but don't worry, we're gonna cure him. Thankfully, the one good thing that damn doctor did was give us an antidote before he left. And if he knew that we were using this on Marvin, he would be irate. Not really. I mean, he's not a monster, but he did not like Marvin very well. He's like, that's a dog that shouldn't be on the lap. Brr. Yeah, Sunbun. I mean, you just gotta follow your heart. All this stuff's gonna be archived at some point in time, so just choose wisely. You can all watch this later. That's fine. Yes, woof, woof indeed, Marvin. Absolutely woof, woof, absolutely. A new fragrance by Marvin. Can somebody make a Photoshop of that? Woof, absolutely. Oh man, I'm so happy, Marvin. You have no idea. I'm gonna pet you till the end of time. Come here, boy. Sorry, hold on. I gotta get close. Come here, Marvin. Pet, 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 pet. Pet, 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 pet. Pet, 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 pet. Marvin. You're gonna be okay, man. Gonna be okay. So that was one action. How many days do we have left? I don't even know. Are we at 6 or 7 now? It's coming up on it. Jump on it. It's your birthday, Tonto. One action so far. Let's add a log of wood. We still got plenty of logs left. So that's going to be 2 actions. 2 actions. Alright, so that fire's doing great. How's everyone looking, Brandon? Everyone's doing great. Donald could be better, but whatever. That's classic Donald. Donald, prepare the radio. Yeah, Marvin is based. Based Marvin. 3 actions. Yeah, Marvin is dog god, basically. Wait, was that 3 actions? Okay, yeah, we're at 3 actions. It's dark, and Brandon is still with us. We're at 3. God, it's so helpful having environmental issues. Yo, I'm with the Spear Jacket. You got it. Yeah, later, Brandon. So we're 2 moves away from getting the radio fully up and operational. Damn it, Jack. Alright, that's fine. So we're at 4 now. Yeah. So we have 4 spears. We have 4 rations. To go. Just had a thought not too long ago. I'm not entirely sure what it was. Like there was some conflict that I was not voicing. Oh, we might run into a case, and I hope we don't, but I wouldn't discount this game for doing it. We are only 2 moves away from getting the radio up and operational, but you know, back when it was the last chapter, we finally got the cure working. Oh, but wait, that was just the first coding of the thing. So I don't know if there's anything, like, if we get the radio totally up and functional, if that's gonna be like, yeah, we're good, now we just have to survive for the next couple days. Or if it's like, yeah, that's great, now we actually have to, like, figure out how to work our radio, which we don't know how to do. Something weird like that. Okay, let's repair it. That is top of the list. Up top of the list. I wish I could see what it is. It's not 100% done yet, but it should be done by the next day. We have to split it up somehow. Marvin. Good old Marvin. I want to give him a cooked meal, but last time I did that, he got sick. I had to cure him. That really sucked. So stick with the raw meat, Marvin. We don't want you getting sick with that nasty cooked meal stuff. Who else should get the raw one? There are only 2 cooked meals to spare. I feel like Donald has to get the cooked one because he is fairly low on morale, generally speaking. I'm gonna go cooked with Jack. Oh wait, I only have to give raw to 1 person. Oh, yeah, and I didn't decide who that was. I think I'm gonna go cooked with Jack and Donald. Because Sarah's more expendable. And that is all of our rations. We have no more food. Alright, everybody rest. We'll get some food. 5 days remaining. 97%. First things first. Donald, fix that radio.
Boom. The radio is fixed. Now we have a chance.
Yeah, that's what's up. And morale is like at an all-time high. Probably because we fixed the radio. I don't think it was that high before we fixed the radio. But Sarah's maxed out. Jack is almost maxed out. Donald is almost maxed out. We're doing great. We don't have any food, but we're doing great. Got tons of logs, a working radio, no antidotes, but hey, Marvin's doing good, so who cares about antidotes? 4 spears? Yeah. Plenty of bullets. 5 days left. Psh. Psh. I would do the rifle hunt, but I don't think that's a particularly great idea right now. Because if we do get attacked in our time remaining, I just want us to dump all of our ammo into that. Yeah, he brought the spear back. And 4 rations. So that's 2 actions. Like, we are good to go. And that is just 2 actions. So let's do another spear hunt, man. You go out and get us some food, and we're all just gonna sit here and watch you do it. Came back with the spear again. 3 actions. You failed. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, hunt again. I believe in you, Jack. You have what it takes. No spear, but 3 rations. There you go, man. That's all I'm asking for. And for our final action, we're gonna cook up some meals. Yeah. You know, this planet's alright. We might have been deserted here by a radical terrorist with high ideals. But we're making it do. We are making it do. I don't know what that succession of words means, but I get the feeling I know the connotation. Marvin, buddy! Cooked meal. Don't get sick, please. Jack, cooked meal. Sarah, cooked meal. Donald, cooked meal. Now that we don't have to worry about the radio, we can pretty much just hunt and eat all day for the rest of our days. Everybody rest. Yeah. 4 days left. What's that? No howling. We're doing great. Sounds like a great day to hunt. Just gonna get relaxed. Because we're on coast mode now. What's the word, Jack? 3 rations. You never let us down. So that's 1 action. Hey Jack, why don't you go out there and hunt again? Sound good? Oh. Whoa. That was scary. I told him to repair the radio when it was already repaired. Thankfully, they don't let me be that dumb. That's alright, Jack. That's cool. Morale's still, like, way up high. No reason for morale to be down. So right now we have 3 actions remaining. So like I'm gonna cook. That'll give us 2 actions remaining. There we go. And then I'll put a log on the fire. Hunt Jack hunt. 5 delicious meals. 6 total. Oh man, we're doing great. Lost a spear but got 4 rations. Yeah. I wonder if just having this many rations is gonna trigger getting attacked. 3 logs left. Add a log to the fire. We'll sleep warm tonight, gang. Everyone gets a cooked meal. We're just rolling in the meals. Man, I wonder what happened to the doctor. He could have been enjoying in this lavish lifestyle. But he had to run away. The attack is upon us. Tonight, they come for our spears. So 1 action makes spears. I'm also gonna amp everybody up for the attack. So I'm gonna give a pep talk. So we got 4 spears, 7 bullets. That sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna worry about getting more rations because they're just gonna come and steal our rations. I'm not gonna cook more rations because we're not gonna be able to eat all of the rations that get cooked, and then they're gonna steal some of those cooked rations, rendering my action less effective. That's 1 action. Can you do anything? No? No, I'm still doing great. I do need more wooden logs. But let's do a pep talk. I'd rather be safer than sorry. I haven't had to use the death one. That's pretty neat. Wild predators. And 1 action remaining, which is going to be, let's just make more spears. I guess I could get wood right now. But you know what? That log will last through the night. Like, this fire's gonna last through the night. We don't really have much better to do tomorrow, so let's just make spears. Really save up for the night. Yeah, I'm wondering if we just have a max at 5. It looks like animation-wise we do. But I feel like it would probably count the actual number up in the stats. Oh, I feel like I saw something, but it was just the radio. That's very scary. Marvin, buddy. Raw meat, sorry about that. Let's say Jack is probably going to do a lot of the fighting, so he probably needs a cooked meal, right? I think it's going to be another situation where Sarah gets the raw end of the deal. Hey, you know what? I'll give Jack the raw meat, because Jack is like full on pumped up morale. So sorry, bud. But you guys get cooked meals. Hell yeah, you should give a wild predator talk. You've all heard this before. Yeah, they know where to find us now. Come and get another taste, you bastards.
I don't like being exposed to a fight, but I'm happy to have brave soldiers protecting us.
That's for sure. We can outsmart them easily.
Have a little humility, Donald. Don't taunt them. This kind of fire glow effect on the tree is really nice. I just kind of noticed that. I guess I kind of noticed this a little bit before over here on the sitting log, but not so much on the tree. Looks good. Everybody rest until we get attacked. Alright, everybody's alive. Ah, we did it. We wasted 0 bullets and all of our spears. So it did count the extra spears, even though it didn't show them in the little spear area. They stole 2 rations of food, but it was uncooked food, so like, who cares? And we won. Man, that's great. That was like best case scenario. How's morale? And everyone's doing great on morale. Like, Sarah took a little bit of a hit, but not really. I mean, she's still doing great. And Jack is better than ever, really. Jack hasn't been this high up on morale since we started. Or I guess maybe once we got the satellite thing fixed, he might have been up in this range, but yeah. America! That's right. Actually, Sineicos. Yeah! Sineicos. Alright, so I haven't used an action yet. We need food, we need fire, but honestly at this point, as long as we keep a fire going, we'll live, even if we don't eat anything for the rest of the thing. It wouldn't be pretty, but we'd get through. So, oh, get one. Oh, we have 0 spears, so maybe get him to spirit up again. 5 logs. Yay. So that was one action. We can have him make spears and then go hunting. It's not a fictitious in-game country. It's a fictitious in-game planet. I don't think any countries have been established on this planet. They could have been, but I mean it's a pretty barren, desolate place that nobody really wants to be at. And it's also diseased. But I like your attitude, son bun. Alright, one action down. Let's do... You know, let's go rifle hunting. It's possible that we might get attacked again before the end of... before we get saved, but... You know, like, we will have time to make spears for that. Oh, jeez. 3 rations for 3 bullets. That's not ideal. cook. Oh, and I need to throw a log on the fire. All right, three delicious meals. Sorry, Marvin. Looks like you and I are going with raw meat tonight. I'm actually gonna let this fire go until tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure it can. So I will let it. Although we have 2 actions left, so who knows? There we go. 3. That's good. Yeah, go hunting with Spirit. You got it. Alright, perfect, man. So that puts us at what? 3 cooked and 6 raw? Yeah. Made it through another night. We're what, like 2 days away? We got this. Last day question mark? Oh boy. I'm so excited to get off of this damn planet. That'd be a really dumb way to die if I just didn't fuel the fire and we had to get through one more night and then we all froze to death on the last night. Would have sucked. Alright, hopefully I'm not missing anything else with this radio stuff, because it looks like it's good to go. Gotta pet Marvin a couple times. Let's cook some food. Alright. Five delicious meals. Alright, last night I feel like there are only 2 options that really make sense to me right now. One is to have a pep talk for saving the world, which I think would just be a real nice cap off to the day. Or 2, making a whole hell of a lot of spears, just in case something crazy happens, which seems to be the MO of this game. But I like the idea of just giving a pep talk. Just like totally unnecessary, but it's right at the end. Like, make us all feel great. Spend half the day on prepping for a talk that I already gave. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it. Boom. And then it also just speeds up the rest of the day, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, what do you got in store? It's the last night. Yeah. Marvin, cooked meal, buddy. Jack, cooked meal. Sarah, cooked meal. Donald, cooked meal. And 1 left for me if I ate meals, but I'm Sergeant Burden and I don't eat food. It's actually kind of like me. I'm terribly hungry, though. Yes. Give a pep talk.
I know your biggest concern right now is you're going to survive, if you're going to survive this planet. Right? If you're gonna return to the peace... If you're going to return to the peace of your homes, enjoy the taste of your liquors, watch your favorite shows, see your friends again. It'll even be a good time to pay a visit to your relatives. Enjoy the thought of that second chance, relish in it. But you know what? None of that will matter if we don't stop xenolife. We all know what the Medusa virus is capable of. Imagine if that toxin spread all over our homelands. We don't know what Xenolife's plans are, but even if there's the slightest chance of our homelands being endangered, that's reason enough to survive, to fight. We're going to get off this damn planet, this cursed, forsaken rock, and stop them because we're the only ones who can. Because it's our duty. Because we have the cure for the Medusa virus. So you all have a choice. You can be a forgotten corpse and let our beloved civilization tremble at the threat of the Medusa virus. Or we can stay alive and become heroes, saviors.
Sir, yes, sir. I've never been a huge fan of these things like duty and honor, but you had a point there.
Wow, I feel important now. We can do this, guys.
Everybody rest. For the last time on this planet. Theoretically. Whoa! Spaceship.
For the God's sake, we did it. We are saved.
Or are we? We are. It's the end of the chapter. Gods have been watching. Beat Chapter 4 in easy difficulty. Gallery alternative soundtrack. Unlock. The fire was lit. Fire. Oh, you forgot to keep the fire lit during your version of this. That sucks. I did that for my first night and died. Beat Chapter 4 in original difficulty. The true difficulty. The only way to play this game. Didn't die besides that first time, which I'm proud of. Gallery, concept art, unlocked. Crappy designs from the Game Jam. So this was a Game Jam game. I did not know that, but I guess that kind of makes sense. There are a lot of those Game Jam games that kind of end up just like really resonating with people and then kind of get fleshed out into longer, more complete games. I don't know if this was a thing that they maybe kickstarted or something, or if they just really had a good feeling about it and ran with it and just released it. And so far, it seems like it's doing well. I mean, it's got mixed reviews, but I mean, I don't really understand most of the negative reviews. All of the people who I've trusted their opinion of, they've all had great things to say about this game. And frankly, I kind of love it. Like, I think it has a really strong art style and it has a voice, and I like that. And oh, so Sunbun is saying that they had an Indiegogo project, so that makes sense. Because a lot of these games that end up getting really pushed out and decent publicity, they're typically funded from something. But yeah, it's awesome, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Let's see the stat breakdown. Ooh, a nice little 5-point. Okay. My attitude has been flawless. You hear that? Ladies and gentlemen, my attitude is flawless. I would tack on personality to that as well, but one step at a time. Huh. So about half the people are flawless, but some people are abusive. You know, that's just a fact of life. Some people are downright cruel, and some people are careless. I would say cruel is worse than careless, right? Careless is actually in between abusive and flawless. Yes. And cruel is worse than abusive. Flawless, though. Flawless despite the fact that our doctor ran away. Favorite night shift? Jack hunting with spear. It seems to be a majority as well. A little bit over 50%. Very much enjoyed that as well. A lot of people went with engineering, repairing the radio. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, as you saw with my run, like I had no problem getting the radio repaired in time, so that just never really seemed like an issue to me. It was always kind of a, yeah, I mean, it's a nice option to have, but it just didn't, like, food was always a far more pressing matter, in my opinion, than the radio, just because the radio felt like it was on lockdown. Like, I always had opportunity for repairing the radio. 17% Jack hunt with rifle. Interesting. 6.61% doctor make antidotes. Maybe all of their doctors ran away too. That's why that percentage is so low. Because that doctor was a chump. You didn't sacrifice anyone. Yeah. So I'm curious, whenever there have been a couple instances of this where you could sacrifice people, and I just did not sacrifice anybody. I'm guessing people who didn't sacrifice anyone isn't factored into this, just percentage-wise. But I'd be kind of interested to see how many people did not sacrifice anybody, because you don't really get that information here. I mean, you guys can add that up, but it looks like it adds up to about 100%, right? Yeah, it looks like it adds up to 100. More or less. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 95. I guess it doesn't add up to 100%, so that seems like there's a small percentage. There's like 3% of people who didn't sacrifice anybody. But I'm just, that could all be made up in the percent, the decimals. I don't know. I'm not a math whiz. That's what they call themselves, math whizzes. Sarah, number 1. That's understandable. I don't really like Sarah's attitude. And towards the end, I didn't need very many pep talks. I keep calling them prep talks. Pep talks, I didn't need them very often. It was helpful at the beginning, especially when we had a bunch of people and it's tough to balance morale. But once you kind of get locked into a rhythm, morale's not that hard to maintain, especially since as long as they're well fed and they get a full night's sleep, they usually kind of stay steady on their morale. So if you get everybody up to a decent morale and then keep them steady, you're doing good. The doctor was sacrificed quite a bit as well. Makes sense to me because you don't use him often. I mean, we needed his help once so far in my playthrough. There are certainly instances where you might need him more often, but for me, he is just not super helpful. So when he left, it actually became much easier. One less mouth to feed, and one less person to maintain morale for. Marvin, still a bunch of people sacrificing Marvin. Probably because he doesn't add a whole lot except for looking adorable and having you pet him. He can hunt without needing anything, which Jack cannot do. Jack either needs to make the spears and use the spears, or he needs to use up ammo. So he's always using resources to hunt. Marvin does not use resources to hunt, but he has smaller odds. Certainly. So he definitely feels like one of the more expendable characters. He's kind of one of those pleas for an emotional attachment, just like last time. And then Donald. Yeah, I could see sacrificing Donald. I'm surprised Donald's not even higher, because Brandon basically does everything Donald does. He just can't do it during the last hour of the day. Brandon was sacrificed. I wonder what sacrificing Brandon would even do. I mean, maybe that would give you a boost to your repair, because you could use like mechanical parts from Brandon and use it in the radio and bump it up even faster, if I had to guess. But like everybody else, I would imagine you sacrifice them, you get extra rations, and you don't have to feed that person anymore, right? You take a hit of morale, but everything else kind of goes up. With Brandon, I don't think anybody has like a super big emotional attachment to him except for Donald. So morale probably wouldn't be dropped very far. And then you have, I mean, like, what does that get you? Not a whole lot. You don't have to feed Brandon. And almost nobody sacrificed Jack, because Jack is just super useful. He has really high potential morale. He hunts. I mean, what, are you going to rely on Marvin to hunt for you the entire time? Sounds rough. Alright, my favorite speech, saving the world. Because that's the cool one. Predators, I understand the Predators. Had I not done that last one to cap it off, it would have been Predators for me. Because that one feels practical and utilitarian. As soon as you know that there are Predators, you'll want to give the Predator speech, right? Teamwork seems like a great one, because that's really the only one that Sarah responds to. Besides, I think there's one more that Sarah responds to, the hunger one. She seems to respond to as well. But teamwork kind of is the best group speech. So I fully understand that. Repairing the radio, specific narrow use for that, but helpful sometimes. Not a lot of people did hunger a lot, which is surprising, because hunger is so useful, especially if nobody's eating that night, and like you don't feed anybody and then you give the hunger speech and morale goes up instead of down, which is nice. Deaths: 0 Medusa, 0 eaten, and 1 ran away. Okay, so we could have had somebody eaten by the wild predators. We could have had somebody die from the Medusa virus. Luckily, Marvin did not die from the Medusa virus, but he did get infected briefly. Most people had somebody ran away. That makes sense. It's tough to balance morales, especially when everybody reacts to the speeches differently, and it's hard to actually get morale up any substantial amount. I mean, it's just you end up boosting morale by like 1 or 2 points, so it's tough. That makes sense. All right, and I think that's gonna do it. I think I'm out for the night. We'll check out chapter 5 soon. I'll try and stream that out for you guys over at diamondclub.tv. If you want to be notified of this, I will be sure to next time tweet it out at twitter.com/gadwag. I'll keep you posted. But you kind of just have to be there. Usually it's late at night. But you know, my schedule's so busy and hectic, especially this past week, that I just kind of do this when I can. No real regular schedule. Sorry about that. But hey, enjoy it while you got it. I want to click on next chapter. Ooh. Teaser. Chapter 5, Legend. Whoa. And we're going to leave it at that.
This has been a CosmicRadio.TV production. For more awesome shows, head on over to our website, CosmicRadio.TV.